sun slips through the cracked glass. Dust turns slow in fading light. Cold hands holding your blurred smile. Photographs shaking in my quiet room. I trace your face like a lost man. Every line of road I never walked. Your shadow still feels warm on me. Night rain taps where your laugh once lived. I waited, you didn't come back home. If I had spoken, I'd have held you. Your shadow still feels warm on me. I see our first walk through the park. Your small hand curled inside mine. You watched my mouth on some soft song. Those sweet days went thin and broke. Words grew sharp then turned into silence. I let the quiet win and you left. Your shadow still feels warm on me. Empty doorways breathe out missing years. I waited, you didn't turn around. If I had spoken, I'd have held you. Your shadow still feels warm on me. Slow, eyes fixed on the floor. No storm, just a low trembling breath. The hall swallowed your last soft goodbye. The ones we lose still live inside. I stand here wrapped in what we were. You're leaving, drew my outline in light. Now I sit inside this smaller light. Night rain blurs your name on glass. My fault hangs quiet in the air. I love you still, but different now. Your shadow still feels warm on me. In this dim room of almost spoken words, I waited, you didn't cross back over. If I had spoken, I'd have kept more. I walk ahead with your warmth in me. Your shadow still feels warm on me. I move through fading light, and you stay warm inside. Night rain blurs the cracked old window. City lights bleed through the glass. You Jasmine ghost on my sweater. Cold hands trace your fading smile. Quiet room holds every unreturned call tonight. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer. Photographs shaking in this fading light. My trembling breath fails to say your name. You didn't come back, I still wait. I would have held you longer. Streets we once knew. Empty doorways breathe your soft goodbye. The cafe still hums our lost song. Night rain follows my slow steps. Quiet streets echo all our unspoken words. If I had spoken, would you have turned? I would have held you longer. Neon by the pier blurs like tears. Your ring in my palm feels warm. You didn't come back, I blame myself. I would have held you longer. I watch dark water hold the stars. Silence weighs more than all my grief. I loved you enough to miss you, your echo says without breaking through me. Some loves burn out, yet warm the night. I breathe you in, then let you go. Dawn spills pale light across this room. Your ghost grows soft around the edges. I keep the warmth, not the wound. My fault still whispers, but less loud. I would have held you longer. 3 months of night inside my chest. I waited, you didn't come back. Love was real, just not enough time. I carry your light, walk on alone. I would have held you longer. In the fading light, I finally learned to breathe. Slips through cracked blind lines. Dust moves slow like lost years. Cold floor waits beneath my feet. Your scent clings soft to my shirt. Quiet rooms lean in, hold their breath. Every shadow asks why I stayed silent. Some fires leave no ashes at all, just the warmth you carry alone. Night rain taps on the empty window, photograph shaking in my tired hands. Some fires leave no ashes at all. I touch your cup, chip bright smile. Dog-eared page still holds your place. Empty doorways frame our missed words. I waited, you didn't come back. Quiet rooms echo with what I hear. Every silence says I turned too late. Some fires leave no ashes at all, only this trembling breath in the dark. Unreturned calls sleep dead in my phone. If I had spoken, would you stay? Some fires leave no ashes at all. We stole the roof from the loud street, fading light on your cold hands. You wore my coat, said you were fine. Love dies slow, you whispered once. I feel that truth cut through night. Too late to mend what I broke. Now stars hang low over this road. City hums but my heart stalls. I see our ghosts in the skyline. My fall lives here, soft and clear. Some fires leave no ashes at all, only fading light on an old dream. I would have held you so much longer, spoken each fear before it turned stone. I walk on, marked by what I lost. Some fires leave no ashes at all. I keep your quiet warm and go alone tonight. Late sun slips through the pale curtains. Dust floats slow in this quiet room. Cold hands rest on the warm floor. Jasmine hangs where your laughter lived. I hold my breath like you might answer, but the silence comes back every time. I would have held you longer, Sip cup warm from your last morning. My thumb finds each small broken edge. Photograph shaking in my loose hands. Your soft smile blurs, then fades. I hear our steps in the old hallway, but the quiet says you won't return. I would have held you longer if I had listened to your trembling breath. Unreturned calls ring through these quiet rooms. Fading light crawls up the peeling wall. I would have held you longer. Your message glows in the dark air. You hope I'm finding peace, you're right. My chest replies with words unsent. Love does not end, it just changes. Too late to cross this wide night. Too soon for my heart to forget. I open the window to night rain. Jasmine drifting from some lost street. I waited there, you didn't come back. Still your warmth lingers in this thin breath. I would have held you longer if I had spoken before the last storm. Now I trace ghosts on the cold glass. My fault lives here, soft and endless. The heart remembers fire in the ashes. I would have held you longer. In the fading light, I walk on alone. Night rain stains the old porch swing. Fading light on my cold hands. Your face sleeps inside this small screen. Unreturned calls sit like broken glass. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I taste the words, but nothing leaves. I would have held you longer. Photograph shaking in this quiet room. Your laugh still moves through empty doorways. My trembling breath counts the ways I failed. I would have held you longer. Ceiling fan shadows blur our paths. We shared soft dreams in the heat. Those thin vows slip through numb fingers. Your ring left a mark on me. If I had spoken, named that fear, maybe your heart would not fade. I would have held you longer. Dust on the frames of our summers. Your name hides deep in my throat. shakes in my slow hands, each word a match in this dark. You beg me remember the warm days, not the cold door closing behind you. Love does not crash, it goes quiet. I read that line until it blurs. Now I sit where our shadows live. The house keeps breathing our old ghosts. I waited, you didn't come back. My fault hangs heavy in this air. I would've held you longer. Now distance grows like cracks in stone. I walk through rooms we never finished, too late to mend the softest things. My heart learns to remember. Without breaking, I would've held you longer. Still lingers quietly. Maple leaves falling, fading light. Same small cafe, same chipped glass. Empty doorway holds our first laugh. I stand outside, cold hands still wait. Your name hangs quiet on my trembling breath. If I had spoken, would you still leave? Some hearts break quietly, but their echoes remain. Night rain blurs you through the window. You smile at him, I feel too late. Photographs shaking inside my chest. Some hearts break quietly, but their echoes remain. I turn away from that warm room. Sidewalk cracks count each missed chance. Unreturned calls ring in my mind. Soft goodbye still walks beside me. Your ghost sits close on my trembling breath. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Some hearts break quietly, but their echoes remain. A quiet room's hum under my ribs. I waited outside, you did not see. My fault hangs low in the autumn air. Some hearts break quietly, but their echoes remain. your perfume in the night wind. Fading light clings to the old bridge. I would have held you longer, I swear. Your name moves slow through my veins. Some love settled deep, never quite gone. Soft embers outlive the brightest flame. City lights drown in the dark river. I trace our years on the black water. I loved you wrong, but I loved you. This ache is all you left me. Some hearts break quietly, but their echoes remain. I walk alone, still warmed by your shadow. I carry our fire, though it's only ash. Too late to touch you, not to care. Your leaving built the shape of my heart. Some hearts break quietly, but their echoes remain. I go home with you still breathing inside me.
Fading light through these broken blinds. Cold coffee breath on my hands. Unopened letters crowd the table. Your lavender ghost fills this room. I trace the lip of this cracked cup, waiting. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer. Night rain taps on the window glass. Photographs shaking in my tired hands. Empty doorways echo with unreturned calls. I would have held you longer. I walked past the old corner cafe. First kiss trembled in that dim light. You said I'd never be alone. Now every street forgets your name. I count each step like a lost word breaking. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer. Streetlamp strip gold on the wet stone. Your soft laugh hides in the crowd. My fault hangs low in the night. I would have held you longer. Park bench waits by the dark lake. Night rain falls slow through the trees. Your head leans soft on my shoulder. Love turns to ash, but still warms. Trembling breath fogs the cold air. I say goodbye to what won't leave. The world moves on in quiet colors, Fading light climbs the distant towers. Your touch is stitched under my skin. I wear this ache like a small shield. I would have held you longer, heart bruised but still walking forward. Some loves don't end, they just change. Their warmth hides deep in quiet rooms. Even when you fade, you stay. I would have held you longer. I step through night rain, carrying your gentle shadow.
Night rain blurs a cracked old glass. Street lamp paints your ghost on walls. Cold handshake on this worn photograph. Your laugh still lives in its frame. Quiet room hums with all we never said. I waited, you didn't come back home. I would have held you longer. When fading light touched your face, when our small town felt too tight, I watched us fall in slow motion. I would have held you longer. Porch swing, summer, bare feet on wood. We named each star, planned our escape. You spoke of seas, of warmer sky. I joked instead of saying please stay. Your eyes asked why my heart stayed silent. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer. When night rain kissed your tired hair, when your suitcase leaned by the doorway, you said we broke not out of hate. I would have held you longer. Now photographs shaking in my tired hand. Your soft old sweater still keeps my shape. Love does not leave, it just moves rooms. Your scent floats back in the morning light. On return call Your echo stays. This trembling breath learns to share the dark. I see you laughing in some new city. My fault lives quiet, not loud anymore. Our broken plans glow like distant stars. I walk alone, but not without you. I would have held you longer when you reached out through the quiet. When your last glance asked me to speak. Too late, the truth found my mouth. Now every cold night repeats that line. I would have held you longer. I live with your warmth, not your leaving anymore. Late sun slips through the broken blinds. Photograph shaking in my cold hands. Your summer smile caught in fading light. I trace your face with trembling breath. Quiet room still hum with your old song. Every soft note whispers what I lost. Some hearts break quietly, but the echoes never die. Night rain taps where your footsteps used to be. Empty doorways watch me count unreturned calls. I waited, you didn't come back home. Some hearts break quietly, but the echoes never die. Sidewalk dust still holds our last words. Your soft tears fell without one blame. We spoke in halves, eyes on the ground. Too late for truth, too soon for peace. Since then each day blurs into the next. Weight of things unsaid wears me thin. Some hearts break quietly, but the echoes never die. Your light still glows in my dark rooms. Photographs shaking, corners curled like time. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Some hearts break quietly, but the echoes never die. I hear
in the night rain, telling small dreams we never chased. Love does not end, it just changes shape. Your ghost sits soft at my bedside, and my fault lives here, but it breathes less. I hold the ache like a slow flame. I stand at the window, sky growing deep. City lights blur like eyes that cried out. You walk beside me in each quiet shadow. I learned to carry you without breaking. Some hearts break quietly, but the echoes never die. I feel your warmth in this colder skin. Fading light still paints you on my walls. I would have held you longer, now I know. I walk on with you in my silence. Some hearts break quietly, but the echoes never die. Late sun bleeds through thin white curtain. Dust hangs still above the chair. Cold hands rest on this empty cup. Your perfume clings to the quiet air. I trace our names in the notebook margin, every line shaking like my fading breath. I would have held you longer when the night rain pressed our window glass, when photographs aching blurred your soft smile. In every quiet room you left behind, I would have held you longer. Spring left fast with your small goodbye. Empty doorways took your last glance. Unreturned calls ring inside my chest. Our plans fade like the late light. I turn each page like a careful wound. Every word echoes my slow trembling breath. I would have held you longer when we watch waves break on the pier, when your tired voice sank into my shoulder, when you asked if I would stay. I would have held you longer. Times the hardest, love is the ghost. Your shadow walks past the darkened doorway. My fault lives soft in the quiet. Too late now to call you back. I stand alone in the blue sky glow. City lights blink, uncaring but kind. I whisper thanks to the space you fill, and learn to breathe with this gentle ache. I would have held you longer through fading light on our small bed, through the soft drift of our lost seasons. If I had spoken when your hands trembled, maybe love would not feel this far. I would have held you longer. You go, but I keep the light. I let you go, but I keep the light.
Night rain taps on a tired glass. Dim room holds your fading light. Photographs shaking in my cold hands. Your sunlit smile haunts this quiet space. I waited here while the city hummed outside. Time stretched thin around your empty doorway. Some goodbyes still leave a little warmth, like trembling breath in a quiet room. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer through night rain. Some goodbyes still leave a little warmth. Coffee mug still knows the shape of your small hand pressed to mine. Fairy lights once crowned our soft dreams. Now shadows sit where our laughter lived. I waited here while the dark grew deep. Time hangs heavy on this silent doorway. Some goodbyes still leave a little warmth in the thin space between each word. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? I would have held you longer through storms. Some goodbyes still leave a little warmth. My thumb hovers on your old name. Unreturned calls echo in my chest. Love turns to hate, but never nothing. Too late to mend the softest breaks. Your new sky glows, mine holds night rain. I keep your ghost like a warm coat. this hush you left behind. The hurt now mixed with weak things. Your fading light still lines my skin. I wear our past like a gentle bruise. Some goodbyes still leave a little warmth, like faint heat in a long cold bed. If I had spoken, I see it now, I would have held you longer in fear. I carry you under this quiet ache. Some goodbyes still leave a little warmth. I'm learning to live with the warmth remaining. Night rain taps on my window, cold hands wrapped round fading light. Coffee cools in this quiet room. Your smile haunts the gray glass. I trace your ghost in empty doorways tonight. If I had spoken, would you still stay? I would have held you longer, while photographs shaking in my hands. Your night rain laugh still breaks through my trembling breath, says your name softly. I would have held you longer. The bedside feels wide and strange. Unreturned calls ring in my chest. Old songs hum low through the walls. I waited, you didn't come back. I talk to the dark like it's you. If I had spoken, would you still hear? I would have held you longer, as waves once drowned our small words. The beach lights blurred with your shadow. My trembling breath chased your leaving tide. I would have held you longer. Tide pulled back, my hurt stayed. I learned love can live as ache. Some warmth remains after the flame dies. Your echo moves under my dog days, not as a ghost at my door, but soft like light behind clouds. I see now my hands close late, too proud to bleed in your arms. Silence grew sharp between slow hearts. My fault sits heavy, yet gentle.
I would have held you longer. Now I hold the hush you left. Quiet rooms keep your soft outline. Fading light still leans on my chest. My trembling breath forgives what I was. I would have held you longer. Carrying your silence like longer. Night rain hangs over this crack bench. Cold hands trace the worn wood lines. Street lamps blur in the fading light. Your name trembles, soundless on my lips. I waited, you didn't come back tonight. The air holds words I never said. I would have held you longer. Photographs shaking in my quiet hands. Goodbye rap gentle, still cut so deep. Empty doorways breathe without lost plans. I would have held you longer. Your laugh once burned through my dark. We walked slow under patient pale stars. Our fingers spoke soft vows in silence. Time slipped off like sand from skin. I waited, you didn't turn back tonight. My fault echoes low in this stillness. I would have held you longer. Your last kind words haunt these quiet rooms. Fading light leans through the thin glass. Unreturned calls hang like ghosts between us. I would have held you longer. I stand alone where we planned the futures. Night rain hides the tears that won't fall. Your shadow feels warm, not sharp now. spoken, I whisper your name to the dark sky. Hope and regret share one trembling breath. I see our lives we never lived. A small house, soft light through curtains. Your tired smile waiting at the door. All of it lost to my silence. I would have held you longer if I had spoken when your eyes begged. I watched you fade, still I stayed quiet. Now love survives only as dim ember, guided me through these long, quiet nights. I would have held you longer. Still carrying your fading light. Late sun spills through half-closed blind. Dust swims slow in fading light. Photograph shaking under my cold hands. Your sky, wide smile still holds mine. Quiet rooms leaning with your name. Every soft shadow says you left yesterday. Love wasn't ours to keep. Night rain remembers what I forgot. I waited where the waves kept breathing. If I had spoken in that dark street, love wasn't ours to keep. Your last words broke in the rain. Your hand slipped loose from mine. Empty doorways watched us fall apart. Unreturned calls stacked like gray clouds. Quiet rooms still lean with your name.
Every small sound swears you left yesterday. Love wasn't ours to keep. Our song plays low in the next room. Half-empty mugs guard the old mornings. I would have held you longer that night. Love wasn't ours to keep. Twilight crossing along the coast. The sea keeps moving without us. I write you letters, I never send. Ink runs like night rain on glass. Some ghosts are just love staying quiet. I breathe your loss and slower now. I stand by the window, trembling breath. Fading light sinks into the waves. Warmth remains, small as an ember. I let it live, though you are gone. Love wasn't ours to keep. Still it burns soft under this skin. Not a fire now, only low embers. I held on tight by letting go. My fault was wanting you forever. Love wasn't ours to keep. Your fragile warmth stays, then leads me on. Foreign girls low around this town. Cold hands press the cracked glass. Night rain stains the harbor road. Your booth waits in the gray hush. My trembling breath paints ghosts on the window. I waited, you didn't come back here. I would have held you longer. Empty doorways, watch the fading light. Photographs shaking in my weak hands. If I had spoken when you trembled, I would have held you longer. I sit by the warm glass, coffee cools in this quiet room. Your soft laugh haunts the red vinyl. Salt air tastes like your last note. My trembling breath still clouds this window. I waited, you never turned back here. I would have held you longer. The road you took cuts through the mist. Unreturned calls ring in my chest. If I had spoken when you faltered, I would have held you longer. inside my hands. You looked away, said nothing at all. Sometimes the heart breaks quietly, you whisper, so the pieces can fit without pain. Now each dawn feels like a half song. The light arrives, but you do not. I play our lost hours in slow loops. Each quiet note lands heavier now. My fault hangs low like coastal clouds. Too late sits down across from me. I would have held you longer. Fading light crawls up the diner wall. Every soft goodbye hides in my throat. If I had spoken, if I had stayed, I'd trace your shape in this cold air. I would have held you longer. Leave our booth empty, but not our ghost.